All right, welcome back, folks. Rudy, Alpha Investments. Absolutely honored to have this video today. One of these very rare videos you get to see like maybe once every year or two on the channel. I have purchased an Alpha starter deck. Let me give you a little backstory. Let me tell you what happened here. So this gentleman contacted me and said, "Hey, Rudy, I've got this Alpha starter deck. It's not factory sealed, but it's literally all the cards are packed fresh. They're in there. It's just been sitting in like, I don't know, a basement, a storage unit. I don't know what the deal is." Apparently this gentleman, name is Vince, he deals in a lot of like, Warhammer 40K minis, different board games, different types of stuff. And apparently he bought a collection and there was just an open Alpha starter deck just sitting there. I mean, all the cards. I mean, never handled. They got a nice crisp look. So we're going to go through that, and I'm going to swap the camera around here, and we're going to go through it. He sent me some pictures, so I know what the two rares are, and I know what some of the uncommons are, but I didn't get a full list of all the cards. So obviously, when I crack this open, I'm going to go through it on camera and do it. I'm very excited. These things are amazing. I got to do something like this a couple years ago, and people loved it. So, long story short, it says literally, short story how I got it. Gentleman happened to contact me on my listing on Facebook for minis, and I was willing to trade old Magic cards for it. He was playing since he was 16 years old, and he wanted to pass his collection to somebody that would truly enjoy this old stuff. While he was sorting the collection, he found a single Alpha deck with all the cards and book in mint condition left in there. I know, Rudy, you're obsessed. Your entire life is cardboard. I added that part. And I think you'd appreciate it. And the idea is to purchase this, even an open, not even factory sealed with a Lotus or anything like that. I still had to pay literally, I think it was almost $4,000 for this. Again, if these were factory sealed, this would be like a $20,000 starter deck. So, you guys ready? Take a look, shall we? Ba-doop. I know. If this thing was factory sealed, you'd be looking at a $20,000 item. So we've got ourselves an actual Alpha starter deck, no barcode on the bottom, as you all know. Friendly reminder on history. Can I even focus on this? Friendly reminder on history. That's how I started my Alpha PSA 10 collection. Is I used to buy actual sealed Alpha starter decks for $700-800 and send them all off to PSA grading. I started doing that in 2005, and I ended in about 2008 or 9 when the prices started to move up. So as you can see, we have all the cards inside of here. And hopefully the condition is truly nothing dramatically bad. So yeah, they're definitely, look at the cut differences. Isn't that amazing with the Alpha corner flips? That always amazes me. Look at that. Wow, look at that rusty book. Do you guys see that in the middle? I think we're going to get rid of that. Look at the rusted staple in the middle of that. Holy smokes. I don't know if the cards are in order or not. I'm going to assume they may not be in any special order. I highly doubt they're left in the original order, but yeah, now this tells me, like when I see this with a rusted staple like that, that tells me this was stored in a non-climate controlled or a moisture heavy environment. Because I don't see any actual water or liquid damage on the packaging, but the fact the booklet shows signs of corrosion and moisture like that, that's like humidity maybe. All right, so are these all the lands in the back, I'm assuming? All right, so we got Island. Yeah, the condition is very nice. They are, again, you can see, is that dust or is that surface? So we got islands, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he probably sorted these. 3 islands. We got 3 plains. Are these all the same? No trees, no trees. 4 plains. So yeah, these are somewhat sorted. 3, 4 swamps. Is it 4 of each? Mountain, again, typical Alpha, off-centering, 3 mountains, and 5 forests. So again, they're definitely original. They haven't been played. There's no actual wear. What is, oh, sorry, that's just my humidity on my hand. There's no actual damage to the cards. I don't see any real nicks or anything major, but all right, so I will be very careful on handling these. We're gonna just leave them right here. All right, so we got ourselves starting off Alpha COP Red. We are starting off with, we got old Iron Root Trifo. Is that a print dot? That is a print dot at the top. And by the way, just a friendly reminder for those of you who are not familiar with handling these items, if I graded all of these cards, I'd be happy to get 5 PSA 10s. Most cards out of the box, Even Pack Fresh will grade a PSA 8 or a PSA 9 or a Beckett about 8.5 or a Beckett 9 range. The centering is actually really good on that. So keep that in mind. It's extremely difficult to get PSA 10s even on Pack Fresh cards. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, oh, Rudy, just send them all, get all PSA 10s. It doesn't. I tried that years ago. It doesn't work that way. Nice centering on the jump there. The original Timmy, everybody. We've got the original Alpha Timmy. Little off-centered left to right there. Looking pretty spicy. All right, so we've got ourselves the Llanowar Elves. Nice centering on that Alpha Elves. Very cool. And we'll see what we got now. Now we got Wild Growth for the Alpha. Very nice centering. I guess I'll move some of these lands over. Didn't mean to get some space issues there. All right, there we go. All right, and we got Holy Armor off-center left to right. We got Invisibility. We got off-center left to right there. Invisibility, is that a common or uncommon? I think it's still common. Dark Ritual. Holy smokes. Again, we got definitely a little bit of, is that dust or wear? I think that might just, yeah, it's dust. Very heavy off-center there. No real damage to the card, though, so it is gradable, but boy, terrible centering. We got False Orders. Love this card. One of the cards they removed in ABU, not in Revised. We got a left to right off-centered. All kinds of centering. Serpent, Sea Serpent? I think we're still in commons, I believe. I could be wrong. Sea Serpent. Very nice centering on that one, actually. Nice. Actually, that corner almost looks like a beta corner. And a nice, look at this, everybody. Original Terror. Alpha Terror. Man. Even, I don't know what it is. Something about that artwork, man. That is a special thing. Original Alpha Terror. And we got the original Plague Rats there, left to right. Or, I'm sorry, right to left off-centering. We got the infamous Dwarven Warriors for the common of that. Nothing too dramatic. COP White for another COP card. Very nice centering. We got Tranquility. A little bit of a left to right centering issue. The Drudge Skeletons. I know a guy who collected as many Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, Revised, 4th edition Drudge Skeletons as he could. Doesn't even matter. He was just obsessed with the artwork. There you go, folks. Here's an interesting one. Original Unholy Strength with the pentagram before it was removed later on. Original one. Very nice there. Scathe Zombies. Remember, they groaned, they stirred, and they all uprose. Paralyze. Okay, so these are still somewhat in the original order, I'm assuming. Paralyze. Power Leak. And Fire Breathing. Very nice centering there. It's just a lot of dust or surface stuff. You see some of the surface staining or dust. Maybe that was from the humidity or something. I'm noticing that. And we got a Merfolk of the Pearl Trine, the very original 1-drop 1/1 vanilla, little white print dot from the factory there. Red Elemental Blast. Very original there. Alpha, Beta, slightly off-centered. Again, as I said, it's very difficult. Look at the print dots and quality control, folks. Back in Alpha. It wasn't a friendly thing. All right, Spell Blast. And Scry Sprites. Very nice common there. And Healing still in the commons. Maybe there's not. Am I missing the uncommons? Healing Salve. Giant Growth here. We're getting a lot of good uncommons in this batch. I wasn't familiar with all 60 of cards. Dark Ritual I knew was in there, but Giant Growth. Oh yeah, okay, here comes uncommons. Mesa Pegasus for the last common card left to right off-centered. All right, so uncommon. Consecrate Land for our very first uncommon. Not bad in the centering there. Kind of an underappreciated card. We got Tunnel. Okay. Left to right. God, the centering issues on this. Brutal centering. Tsunami. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves an Alpha Tsunami. Decent centering. And this is some of the... No, it's the infamous Alpha corner flip there. Air Elemental coming up. Look at this, folks. Air Elemental, left to right. They are beautiful colors, though. You got to acknowledge the coloring is... God, those bold colors. But man, the centering issues on Alpha. The centering just drives me crazy. All right, folks. And we got Simulacrum. Not one of my favorite uncommon cards, but you know, it is what it is. Holy lordy geez, there she is. We got the Alpha Uncommon original, very first printing of Counterspell. Wow. Those colors, man. Alpha Steel Artifact. Nice centering on that one there. I always thought that was a little underappreciated. And look at what is next. Alpha Soul Ring, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, pretty good centering on that Soul Ring. Alpha Soul, look at that Alpha corner flip. Very nice Alpha Soul Ring, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful card. You can see the little infamous white nicks and white stuff, a little bit of dust on the card. Whew, okay, and we're coming up to the end here. I'll go ahead and pick the cards up, the last few. I guess they were in order. I thought they would be shuffled. A Bograth. And there's our first rare. We have an Alpha Stasis. This is what I was very excited. I knew that, again, I knew what the rares are. I just wanted to share with you all. I didn't get to see them yet, though. But, man, the centering still a little crappy. But, man, Alpha Stasis. And a Sleight of Mind. Terrible. Terrible. So we've got ourselves... I think the most exciting thing on this one, though, was the Stasis. And, of course, the Counterspell and that Soul Ring. Oh, God, man. Absolutely awesome, awesome stuff. I know there's a lot of people that are obsessed with the basic lands, too. I know there's a group of people out there that still firmly believe alpha basic lands should be over $100 a piece. And it's probably going to get there, but it's going to take time. It's going to take time. But, you know, man, I just, I can look at these things for hours. That's crazy, though. But definitely, I can definitely tell, like I said, on this alpha rulebook, when we had this, we definitely had this moisture corrosion there. That's probably why we see some of the little spots on the cards. These are probably stored in non-climate control for a very, very long period of time. And some of the moisture maybe created some of those little dust and spots on the cards. So, again, will any of these become a PSA 10, even being kind of minty like this? If I'm lucky, maybe a couple. But overall, these are probably an army of, between 8.5s, 9s, and 9.5 ranges. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video. Absolutely I was excited to share this experience. I just thought it'd be a ton of fun with you all. Nothing like going through this stuff. Again, we don't get to do this very often. So that's all I have today. As always, hope you guys are enjoying everything. Enjoy your life. Enjoy Mujik the Yu-Gi-Oh-ing as your mom gets Pokemons. And beautiful world out there. Don't let the negative people bring you down, folks. Remember that.